What's up, guys? Your boys, 22K13. We're going to talk about WWE WrestleMania 32, 10 matches that should happen. And this comes from WhatCulture.com. We are about 8 months out from WrestleMania 32, but that still doesn't mean that we don't probably have most of the card actually laid out in front of us. In fact, we actually do. And in WWE having this potential level of direction for its product, this is something that actually won a post in so far as just examining how great of a show on paper WrestleMania 32 looked, and taking a look at what worked out really well as a 4 hour and then 10 match card that actually must be gained in so far, as appreciated where WWE as a product is potentially headed. Foremost, let's just get it out of the way and say that there's no better match for The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32 than to main event against Brock Lesnar in a classic match. It just makes sense. And keep clicking to find out why. As well, we should more than likely expect Ronda Rousey on the show. And Sting again too. WWE all out of retreating WCW stars who should have been in the invasion angle to bring back for Pop. So we're going to see Sting for at least one more year until WWE can make some more of its own stars. All in all, the 30-second showcase of the Immortal may not end up being one of the best ever, but it will certainly rank high on the list. Here are 10 matches for the show. Number 10, Usos vs. Primetime Players vs. New Day vs. Lucha Dragons, WWE Tag Team Championship. I love the idea of the Usos returning and pairing with the Evil Diva tandem of Bad, Jimmy wife Naomi is in the trio, and having her, or maybe even better, Tamina, as the Uso manager and being a very physical presence will be fun. We've seen the Usos do everything as a babyface tag team, so switching them heel here and maybe having them go over and win the tag strap after Jay was hurt at WrestleMania last year will work. It does bear mentioning here too that the WWE Tag Team division is slowly leveling up to be on par with the division in the late 90s, early 2000s. By WrestleMania, all four of these teams should actually be outstanding in their own unique way. Number 9, Rusev wins the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal in what would be a great story of redemption after losing to John Cena at WrestleMania 31, losing Lana and breaking his ankle. Rusev outlasting all of the other combatants in the Battle Royal would be a great moment for the talented Bulgarian brute, actually building the WrestleMania 32 Battle Royal as the ultimate clash of the Titans, with Rusev, Big Show, Kane, Ryback, throw in Baron Corbin from NXT, and maybe Neville for good measure and for a side differential and it potentially be something special. Neville playing Rey Mysterio alongside the 5 giant men slugging away could make for a very entertaining match. Rusev getting the victory after dumping out a very game Neville and then being the guy who actually uses the Andre the Giant trophy to gloat at a heel would be terrific. Maybe even have Rusev dump Summer Rae for the trophy. Yes, because Rusev's comic touches have actually been nothing short of terrific. Number 8, Baylor vs. Zayn vs. Bree vs. Rhino vs. Hideo Itami vs. Samoa Joe. NXT Championship. This is how you bring the Demon as well as Prince Pretty, the Samoan submission machine, and Sami Zayn to WrestleMania. There's no other way to make Finn Balor than to put him in front of 100,000 people. Insofar as a match, Samoa Joe the veteran in there alongside Rhino and Hideo, keeping traffic from getting congested. Tyler Breeze is there for a few comedy spots to keep the non-wrestling mark happy, and then there's the high spot orientation stuff you get from Zayn and Baylor. On one level, we're looking at a pretty de regal indie wrestling 6-man scramble, but for the purpose of WWE, they could have the impact of the Shawn vs. Razor ladder match at WrestleMania 10. Bringing the scramble match to WrestleMania is an idea worthy of consideration. Number 7. Cesaro vs. Randy Orton U.S. Championship. We're still a few years off from that Cesaro as champion of the whole entire universe thing. But while we wait, he and Randy Orton getting 20 minutes to tear down the house at WrestleMania for Cesaro's United States Championship will be terrific. Cesaro slowly sliding into the position Orton held in WWE for a decade plus now, of being that very solid main event style performer who can also have great matches elsewhere on the card. More than anything, this match will serve as a great changing of the guard in that respect. Cesaro pinning Orton clean and then a sign of respect handshake from Orton afterward would be a great moment. It's very obvious that Orton wants to slow down his schedule considerably, and matches like this should be part of the process. Number 6. Sting, Dean Ambrose, and Roman Reigns versus the Wyatt family. With backstage scuttlebutt aiming at the idea that a repackaged Adam Rose would be heading to the Wyatt family alongside Luke Harper, the idea of the trio feud with the duo of Reigns and Ambrose could involve Sting, and a reformation of the Shield type scenario would be fun. Reigns and Ambrose could get into trouble at SummerSlam with the introduction of Adam Rose into Sting, and by Survivor Series, the key is that it's Ambrose, Reigns, and a mystery man versus the Wyatt, only for whomever that legend is Chris Jericho may be to take the pinfall. This sets up WrestleMania and Sting joining the Shield for one night as all three guys don special vests and matching gear, big fight atmosphere. Of course, Sting getting the pinfall, maybe not, but however you look it, it'd be a ton of fun to see. Number 5. Charlotte vs. Nikki Bella, WWE Divas Championship. You may not know that you want to see it, but you want Nikki Bella to be the WWE Divas Champion until WrestleMania. Nikki actually vastly improved in the ring, and the idea of her ducking Charlotte and defeating Naomi, Becky Lynch, Paige, and heck, even Sasha Banks make a lot of sense to build up to this moment. Heck, do you want to bring back Trish Stratus as a special guest enforcer too? Of course. Charlotte winning the WWE Divas Championship at WrestleMania would be a great moment. And so far as Nikki desires to want to turn up the heat on her own career, what better way to do that than putting on a clinic in the ring on the biggest stage of them all? Number 4. Kevin Owens vs. Chris Jericho, Intercontinental Championship. If you want to bring back Bret Hart in a significant way to a WWE universe that needs a new lead legendary hero, here's how you do it. 1 week on Raw, have Kevin Owens come out a week before they beat in Canada and talk about how he's mad at he's not yet considered a heroic Canadian wrestler. He can talk about his triumph over John Cena, winning the NXT Championship, maybe also beating Ryback for the IC Championship too. Then he talk about how when Sami Zayn debuted, WWE brought out an old crippled man and Bret Hart to make a big deal out of him. Owens then said that he wants answers as to why Bret didn't introduce him and why he's not a Canadian hero. Once backstage, he found a Canadian flag and smeared something all over the maple leaf. The next week, Owens would come out again in Canada, carrying his defaced flag, and this time be interrupted by Bret Hart. Bret would run him down, and then Owens would hit Bret in the head with his microphone, which would really kick off the feud. Chris Jericho would get involved at this point. He's a Hart family trainee and legendary Canadian performer who challenged Owens for his IC Championship at WrestleMania. If Jericho lost, he'd have to get on the microphone and say that Kevin Owens was the best Canadian wrestler in WWE history. Simple, pragmatic, and no matter how it's booked, It'd be great if you feel involved similar to Chris Jericho match at WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels. That's absolutely my intention. Number 3. Ronda Rousey versus Stephanie McMahon. Here where you throw in all of the bells and whistles and make a match turn into a terrific segment. Yes, Dana White says this isn't going to happen. Yes, let's also say that Dana White is real bad at working people. Natty already been seen all over Instagram working out with the Four Horsewomen. So Ronda coming to the ring accompanied by Marina Sheffield, Shayna Baszler, and Jessamine Duke should be a no-brainer. As an equalizer, Steph being accompanied by her training team of Naomi, Tamina, and Sasha Banks. And yes, you want to see Stephanie McMahon honorary member of Team Bad? Makes sense. On top of that, throw in The Rock and Super H as special guest commentator. And it's money. Steph bumped the ref by accident. When Team Bad goes into interfere, the match turns into an 8-woman Donnybrook. When Hunter and Rock have enough on commentary and their outside the ring brawl invade the ring when the women's powder, the segment become awesome. Want to get over Steph and Ronda and 6 other women potentially wrestling? Then present WrestleMania 33, Rock vs. Triple H match. It can all be accomplished here. Number 2. John Cena vs. Seth Rollins, WWE Championship. More than any other WWE superstar, Seth Rollins deserves to win the Royal Rumble and main event WrestleMania. As a heel champion who's looking like he pretty much going to fall over and die at SummerSlam, winning the Rumble is the perfect rehabilitative move. Rollins' match with Cena on Raw was one for the ages, and ideally one we should all want to see again. John Cena been in WWE for 13 years now, so it's pretty much about time that he start in on the process of putting some new stars over. Rollins gloating about winning the WWE Championship without the use of a briefcase. Cueing Sammy running in with his briefcase on the first Raw after WrestleMania. That'd be a great moment and an excellent match too. And number 1, Brock Lesnar vs. The Undertaker. Classic match. The above picture or some variation thereof is what we want as the WrestleMania finish, right? There's The Undertaker strong, proud, and victorious, and there's Brock Lesnar knocked out after multiple tombstones about to be rolled into a casket. This is the only conceivable end to WrestleMania 32, and it looks like we're going to get it. While yes, there may seem to be 100 better ways to bring back The Undertaker. If you're taking this one to Mania, and you have limited date on both of these performers, take a win at SummerSlam and looking like he's done for good would be great. Both Rock and Undertaker leave TV after what should be a hellacious fight at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman returned on the night after the Royal Rumble on Raw, wheeled out a cast and said, Undertaker, my client Brock Lesnar, has officially issued a challenge for WrestleMania. Next week, you will have an answer. He then parks the casket on stage and leaves. The next week, take a step in its own. The Undertaker leaving WrestleMania like a conquering warrior is the only acceptable way for him to walk out of WrestleMania. Hopefully, this will occur. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.